Inputs coming in after 5 days of dilly-dallying. Lookout circular has now been issued against the Lingayat Seer. He soon will be facing legal action. That's what we are given to understand. The NCPCR has given an ultimatum to the state police. Protests are taking place outside of the DC office, outside the courts, against the Muruga Mutt Seer, demanding his immediate arrest. The police inaction is also under the scanner. Let's go across to Deepak. Meanwhile, a lookout circular has been issued. Deepak.
Yes, that's the detail that we are just getting, that a lookout circular has been issued. The police say that this is protocol in cases like this, where they want to ensure that if there is a possibility that the accused in the case want to decide to leave the state or the country, the concerned authorities are intimated earlier. So in this particular case as well, though they know the whereabouts of the seer at this point in time, who continues to be in the mutt where we are right now standing in, the police have done this as per protocol, is what we've been told. Another important development that we are just picking up from our sources in the police is that Rashmi, who's the warden of this particular hostel, who was accused number 2 in this particular case, she has been called in by the police for questioning. We'll have to see after questioning her what sort of details emerge and whether the police then will decide to question the seer in this matter.
Right, Deepak, but what really is the significance of issuing a lookout circular? This man has been sitting inside his mutt. Even when he was caught trying to allegedly escape to Haveri, the police just advised him not to leave his mutt and come back. It is just looking like some more token action, given that there are protests now raging across multiple cities in the state.
Yes, this is a part of the procedure that's followed more often than not in cases where investigation is going on. But the smaller procedures, of course, are being followed, and it's of course coming to the fore. But what about the main procedures of questioning him, of probably detaining him, taking him into custody, seeking his custody? Because more often than not, while such aspects are cases are investigated, the police would prefer having the accused in their custody while they question. Even in serious offences like this, there is a big possibility that evidence can be tampered with, eyewitnesses can be influenced, and he sits inside the very premises where the alleged offence has taken place. So now with this lookout circular that has been issued, this is just a protocol that's followed, that if he decides to leave from Karnataka, if he tries to move out, the officials will be alerted. If he tries to take a flight to move out of the country, they will be alerted. But it's almost bizarre to say to issue these circulars when he's sitting right at the mutt, where the police, of course, are just a stone's throw away to actually arrive here and question him. So instead of doing that, all of these other processes of are being followed. Meanwhile, like I mentioned, right now the accused number 2 is going to be questioned. What sort of details that she will divulge will probably have a bearing on the investigation ahead, and how they will plan to question this accused here in this way.
Right. Why accused